Brian and Andrew and their friends Pete and Les are building a house in Crete.
Soon this will all be plastered over, the ceiling will be done.
Brian and Andrew have now moved there permanently. And as part of their fresh start, it's decided that Brian will give up smoking.
You can have a last cigarette if you really want one, and then we'll patch you up.
All right, we'll try. Anything to keep the peace.
Easter Carnival provided an opportunity to get to know the locals, and for the locals to get to know Pete. But then, disaster strikes when they receive a bombshell over Brian's much-cherished, customised window.
I can't believe this. They're wanting us to find local people here with a very high-tech piece of kit to fit it. That is wholly wrong.
Then you're going to have to pay them, so it's all the time adding cost to it.
This has wrecked the project as far as I'm concerned. I need some bloody time. I can't believe this.
There's big progress on the house, which now looks like it'll be finished on time. But increased shipping costs on the giant mechanised window have come as a real blow. And the chances of Brian now realising his vision are looking increasingly remote.
We're completely back where we started from, really, except, well, we're not even there. We've designed a house around a window that, on the basis of the facts we've just received, we may not even have the window. So we've now got a house that's built for something we may not have, and it's been Brian's passion right from the start to have this window, to be able to go through, have this window drop down and walk out onto the balcony. And understandably, he's totally cut up about it. He's stomped out. I don't know what he's feeling now.
Brian, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. Just looking at the house that's almost complete. What else can they throw at you? You've got this vast space that's been designed to take this window, and we've got to now fill it. Honestly, I just don't see it happening, And I don't know the alternative. Well, there are alternatives, I suppose, but I'm not in the mood to think about alternatives at present. As far as I'm concerned, it's wrecked any vision that I had, and I didn't want this to be any place. I wanted it to be a special place, a special design.
With his long-standing vision vanishing rapidly into thin air, Brian wanders into town to seek solace in an old friend.
Oh, silk cut, please. I've had the patches on. They worked for a day, quite well actually, so I'm going to do it again, but it's so stressful at present. It's just not the right time. I'm not in the right frame of mind for it, so there you go. It's all right, we've still got the patches. I've got these, and when it's right, I'll give up.
Depressed about the window, Brian can't even bring himself to visit the plot. But Pete and Les want to see how it would affect them if the window was cancelled.
All right.
Because for them, the news is not all bad. The window's mechanics would have taken away some of their living space.
Downstairs is opened up far more possibilities now that we haven't got to think about this window going down into the basement. Not everything is lost if we don't have the window, so we're going to go back with some measurements and see what we can work out for downstairs.
But I think it's going to take Brian a long while to get over the window. And this morning he was saying that he was, whilst he knows that it's beyond his control, they just haven't got the money, he is still absolutely devastated.
In an effort to cheer Brian up, the group have arranged to meet for lunch at a bar in town. And Andrew is planning yet more distractions for Brian. Tonight, he's arranged for them all to join in with an expat pub quiz.
Yes.
It's been organised by the local expats, so it should be in English.
We'll go for it.
Above all, it'll be a good opportunity to meet more local people and more of the expat community. And it's also in a bar that we've not been to before, so it's a different area, different people. Oh, I think it'll be quite good. I'm looking forward to it.
But bearing in mind, as I tell you, I'm quite competitive when it comes to games.
Yeah, but if we're all together, it shouldn't make any difference.
But I still don't like coming second. I like to be first.
With Pete and Les's holiday rapidly coming to an end, the quiz night is a good chance for Brian and Andrew to make some new friends on the island. And Brian is off to a good start when he's put on another team almost as soon as they arrive.
Hey. Hello. Hi. I'm going to swap the teams around a little. I'd like Yvonne to come on this team and you join these three others over there.
Oh, I think, are you going there?
Oh,
I'm going with us, yeah. Brian goes there, is that right?
Makes it easier for you.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Brian.
I've been separated. I'm not quite sure why, but I've got a lovely team and I'm going to crib over his shoulder.
Right, question 1. In which town was the scene of the battle of the gunfight at the OK Corral?
Give us an easy one. Should we give that one
Give us one so we can answer.
Question 2. In which sport do neither the participants or the spectators know the score until the end?
Quiz games.
Apart from quiz.
They're making these hard for you, Brian. You know?
They're deliberately making me look a complete prat.
Despite Brian's best efforts, his new friends don't seem too impressed with his contributions so far.
He's useless. He don't know nothing.
Not a thing.
Completely flat. Nothing at all.
All he's done is cost us money.
And we're ignoring him completely because all of his answers are wrong.
These are horrible, horrible people.
He's been a very good team.
You've donated the prize for this evening, haven't you?
Yeah.
No, I've withdrawn the prize.
But the prize is a bottle of gin. And once Brian discovers this, he becomes more and more desperate to win. And finally, he resorts to calling a friend for help.
Seriously, what is a willy-willy? No, not a willy-nilly, a willy-willy in Australia. A willy wombat. Right, thanks very much. That's so helpful.
Right, the scores. In reverse order.
Who's going to win then?
Reverse order.
Where are?
Team that taxed us were last with 24, but it was all very close. Second with 27, late arrivals. And the winners, Richard Barbara.
I thought we'd won. But Pete, Les and Andrew beat us by 1 mark, and I'm not at all happy about that.
Defeated, but a little more relaxed, Brian feels it's time to tackle the gaping hole in his life, caused by the problems with the window. They have an appointment with the architect Mikhailis to discuss alternatives.
Okay, we have now a serious problem with the retracting window.
The big window.
Yeah. The agreement was that they would send out a team of people to fit it, which was fine. But now the rules have been changed, so we are not prepared to agree to their terms. So what I'm saying and asking you is, what alternative for that big space can you come up with?
I'll leave it open. Come on, the winter will be a little cold, but in the summertime, we have summer 9 months a year.
I know, but 3 months will be perished.
Yes.
You can go in England for 3 months.
No!
We live here.
We seriously need an
We
alternative.
need an alternative window.
That will figure in with your design.
Something like this.
Yes.
That
folds back.
Yes,
Yeah.
folds back. It will open the area again.
Okay.
We will see how we can not hide it, but not to be too much, the appearance. Let me think a little about it. Anyway, you are not going back to England.
No.
Okay, thank you very much. think at the end of the day, Michaelis will come up with the answer, bless him. As he said, there's always a solution to every problem. But I'm not a happy bunny about this at all.
We still have a great house and a great plot, so that's the
But we
plus
don't
point.
have my picture window, which...
You'll have to always stand outside looking at the view or have the window pushed back. I know it's not the same, but at least you've still got the view.
Clearly, Brian is still far from happy with the compromise. Has he really come to terms with the loss of his big window? Brian and Andrew's Cretan house was designed around a huge mechanised window, which now looks like it may not happen. Recently, Brian has been so upset he's been unable even to visit the plot. But in an effort to lift his spirits, Andrew has now persuaded him to do so.
This is amazing. Can't actually believe it's got this far.
It's amazing how quickly it changes, isn't it? By the day.
The structure you see here is going to be a staircase. Michaelis, the architect, calls it Brian's Wild Staircase. It'll go from the balcony at the top down to the pool here. I think it'll look great. The progress has moved in leaps and bounds. And they're actually now digging out the spot for the pool. It's a real tingle factor attached here now.
Brian's mood has changed considerably, partly because of the impressive progress on site, but also because he thinks there might still be a chance for his window. He's decided not to cancel it yet, in the hope he might be able to save enough money in other areas to pay the extra costs of shipping and installation. But he and Andrew desperately need to buy a car, and with money now so short, Brian comes up with an unlikely place to find them a bargain.
Look, I know this isn't ideal, but I heard that Takis Bar is a place to find a car. We've got to save some money on a car.
We have.
And I think this is a worth a shot, just to see
give it a try.
whether they can help.
Doesn't
It's
look much
local.
like a car showroom.
No, but it's worth a shot.
All right. Calamera.
Calamera.
Καλημέρα.
Andrew.
Yes.
We're looking for a car.
Good one.
Good condition. Under 2,000 euros.
Yes, not very expensive.
No.
But good. It needs to be good, reliable.
What do you think? Can you help?
I know, yes.
You do?
Yes, I make a phone call for you. Just a moment.
Okay. Well, that's promising.
Depends what they mean by good.
It's worth a shot.
All right, we'll have a look.
Ναι, καλημέρα Κώστα. Έχεις ένα αυτοκίνητο, ζητάνε κάτι
Yes, it is okay. 2,000 euros is within budget.
How do we know the car is actually for sale? It might belong to somebody else.
Well, we'll find that out.
Do they have logbooks like they have in the UK? I don't know, do you?
I've no idea.
Okay, my cousin Kostas has a very good car for you, a very good price. Okay, in Kefalas.
In Kefalos?
Yes.
It's in good condition.
Yes, very good.
Okay.
Just like you want it.
That's
okay,
great.
for the size and
Told you.
okay. He told me that he can meet you.
Pete and Les, meanwhile, are enjoying the last few days of their holiday, exploring the traditional Crete. This tiny Greek Orthodox chapel is still used by local worshippers.
This is very similar to the floor that we've got in our hall. I wonder if they hold services in here because with the little chairs. It's so peaceful here. It's a lovely little church.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't expect to find it like that inside.
No.
I thought it'd have been much plainer.
Yeah.
Over in the sleepy little town of Kefalos, Brian and Andrew have been waiting over an hour for Costas and his car to arrive. Despite his misgivings, Andrew is generously looking on the bright side.
hopefully we'll get the car that we want. I mean, it's quite nice sitting in this square because it's quite a nice little sleepy country village, I suppose. So it's just every time a car drives into the village, we think that's it. That's quite nice.
Yes.
We get 2 dogs in the back of that. It's got a hatchback.
Yeah.
This looks promising. Nice colour. That's a great car. That was for €2,000.
Is this the... Are you Costas?
Hello. Hello. Are you Costas? Costas? No.
Obviously not.
It's not Costas then. Perhaps it's not that one then. It's a shame. I quite like that one. Get the dogs in the back of that.
That'd be fine.
Go on.
Passing through.
It can't be that lorry.
Oh, do be serious, Andrew. This can't be it.
I hope that's
This
not it.
cannot be it.
Tell me this isn't it. It can't be that. Tell me it's not that. It is.
Costas?
Kalimera.
Calamera.
Costas?
I'm Costas, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Calamera.
How nice.
Kalimera. My
Calamera.
cousin say you are interested to buy a car.
Yes, we are. Have you got the car with you?
Yeah, it's that one.
It is that one.
Yes.
Right.
If you want to try with me.
You want to test
Have a
drive?
look.
Yes, of course.
Let's have a look. It's
Yeah, it has some small damages, but
Little damage, yes.
yes,
Sort of.
it's really good.
I don't think so.
no.
If you want to try the car,
It has no wipers.
no, but you can spend some euros and you can just put some new one.
It's aerodynamically shaped at the front.
How much,
How much is it?
Just 700 euros.
700
€7. It looks
500.
Yeah, if you try the car, if you drive the car, I'm sure you will like it. Do you want to have a try?
Oh?
Well, do you want to try it?
No, I think you should try it. You set the meeting up. I think you should have the pleasure of driving it.
I don't think I'll get in there.
I'll try.
All right.
Jesus. Bit of a tight fit, is it?
It's automatic choke, huh? We just
Automatic
turn the key,
choke, yeah.
With 4 gears.
Is that daylight through the floor? Oh my. God. Doesn't look safe. I just hope I get to see him again.
Oh, no. No, this is no good at all.
Oh, he's coming back now. Is that enough?
So, do you like my Toyota?
Yes, it's not quite the right colour that we were looking for.
Not quite the car. Oh, thank you.
But if you spend some money, you can make it very nice, you know.
Okay.
We have
There's
some more.
enough room for your dogs and...
Yeah.
you
We'll
know.
look at some more and then.
We have 2 or 3 more, and we've got
Okay,
your telephone.
you have my number, so you can call me if you are interested.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think this is the best deal you can have here, you know.
I'm sure.
Okay,
Okay, well,
thank
thank
you.
you very
Okay,
much.
you're welcome.
indeed. Yes,
Thank you for
nice
bringing
to
it
see
to
you.
us. Thank you.
Yes, okay.
Take care.
We won't be ringing you. My hands are shaking. It was the most appalling, dreadful vehicle I've ever had to drive in my life. So it needs to be scrapped.
Well, do you now agree with me that we should actually go to a garage and see what a car costs?
Yes.
From a garage, the proper way. I
Unquestionably.
mean, you know, you.
Okay, I was wrong.
We went
I
to
was
the
wrong.
bar, we've done
We
that.
tried it.
We've done that. You did the same with hiring a car on the internet and we got a little small one at the airport. So I think, agreed, garage?
Garage, here we come.
I was right.
All right.
We tried. We tried.
Don't gloat.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm just glad you survived the test drive.
So am I.
Today is Pete and Les's last day on the island, and to celebrate they've decided to join in with the Easter Cretan traditions of kite flying followed by a seafood lunch.
Are we ready, Barnes Wallace?
Yeah.
Wait for the wind. Need a bit of breeze.
Wet feet in a minute.
There's not enough wind.
Failure.
Well, that little girl's doing it. You're supposed to run with it. Stupid idea anyway.
They can only hope the traditional seafood lunch is more successful.
Thank you very much.
After 2 weeks on the island, the time has arrived for the gang of 4 to become 2. As Pete and Les prepare to return to England, their thoughts turn to how Brian and Andrew will cope without them.
Saying goodbye to Andrew and Brian, it's going to be upsetting for us, and it must be more so for them, because they are then going to be on their own. I mean, we've bounced off of one another so far, but then they'll suddenly realise that, right, this is it, this is our life from now on.
It's a light case. Right.
Doing the gate?
Here's gatekeeper.
For the last 2 weeks, Pete and Les have in a sense shielded Brian and Andrew from the harsher realities of relocation and created a kind of holiday atmosphere on the island. But the holiday is over, and the gritty reality of sorting out their new life is now unavoidable.
Oh, does it?
You'll be all right.
Yeah, we'll do it. And keep your pecker up.
I will.
See, as they say in polite circles.
Thanks
Yeah, look after him. Yeah.
Cheerio, mate. Cheerio, Les. It's really strange saying goodbye to somebody, going back to England, and we're not going. It's something we have to get used to all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, it sort of emphasises the fact that we're now here and we're not, we're not going home anymore. This is home.
And we're on our own.
Here. Anyway, let's go home and feed the animals.
Have a large gin.
Another drink, eh?
Why not? Right. I hope I cope.
You will.
In the next show, Brian and Andrew face life alone on the island. And already, Andrew's worried about Brian.
He's just feeling, particularly down. He's got no work.
I need work. I need it to stimulate me as well. It's not just for the sake of the money. I need it to keep me active. Hello?
The search for work leads to an audition as a DJ at a local radio station.
Okay, hi, I'm Brian, and I'm a new presenter here in Harnia, and I come from England. That's a little... no, that's no good at all, is it?
And the mayor has returned a dinner invitation. And this time, it's Brian's turn to balk at the menu.
Very, very nice.
No, the eyes.
The eyes is very good. Very, very nice.
You've got a...
And Brian makes a last-ditch attempt to salvage his precious window.
I really, really need your help. I really do. Not only on delivery, but on price.